The following is a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah! Go Cowboys!
This is the Players Lounge, broadcasting live from Dallas Cowboys World Headquarters at the Star. Now, your hosts, Barry Church, Danny McCray, Heckma Harrison, and Newey Scruggs.
Yo, Friday. Hello, everybody. It is the Players Lounge brought to you by Tostitos. Danny McCray, Houston's finest. Going to LSU this weekend.
That's right. I'm right after this. I might leave y'all a little early. Who knows?
You drive?
Nah, my flight leaving at 4:30.
Oh.
Yeah.
At 4:30.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay, cutting it close.
Yeah.
Oh, you got the global. You got the Global Express, all that, right?
It's just Baton Rouge. I got TSA for sure.
We got a backpack, so you just going right
Yeah,
through.
I'm just going straight through. I'll be to the airport by 3:30.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'll be walking right through there. I'll be right back on Sunday morning.
Okay. See, when I go to LSU, I drive. I make that drive.
Nah. I just my wife is not a road tripper.
No, I don't blame
I don't mind. She's not a road tripper.
I don't blame you. After a while, I'm like, how long?
It's the ride back that gets you.
The ride back was fine, but on the way there, man, I was driving and having to nod here. All right, Heckma Harrison is here. What's up, baby?
What's happening?
All right. BC.
What's happening?
My man.
I'm just out here, man.
He came in with just Nike on the day. Just Nike on the
Phil
day.
Knight.
Just do it. All right, just do it.
You would Phil Knight. Just do it. Okay, I see you got your parking pass. You'll be the game.
They tried to put me at Walmart. You know what I mean? So I had to make sure I get that media pass.
Because you know he don't fool with Walmart.
I'm not doing them games.
He a Target guy. If it was Target, he'll be there.
He don't know what great value. He don't know what great value means.
It ain't
GV,
about the store.
He don't know what the GV means.
It ain't about the store. You got all them drunk folks walking around in Walmart parking lot, opening their doors, slamming them. They ain't messing my cars up.
You said with an S?
Yeah, he did. It's plural. It's plural.
How many you got to drive up there?
I don't know. Come to the lot and find out.
I'm merely.
They ain't gonna get me for one now. I'll tell you that right now.
Merely Newey Scruggs. So there you go. Lot 3 will take care of you.
Hey, you've been repping all week, man. He did. TCU yesterday. He got the World Series on today. Okay, I see you, dog.
This old school.
Nah, it's okay, man.
This 2010. My man Hoggy Price hooked me up.
He went on this.
Old Hoggy, huh?
Yes. Old Hoggy. Yeah. So then Ron Washington, back in the day.
Man, ain't that dope, man? Ron Washington got him another shot.
Man, I called him on the way over here. I talked to him, man, and you talk, and we all understand the word good brother. Man, that guy's that.
I do know who Ron Washington is.
I don't.
Okay, never mind.
I don't either.
Why should I know who the dude is?
Never mind.
But I know what I know now is he's a good brother.
Yeah, that's it. That's true. That's all that matters. He's a good brother, man. He's a good brother.
Do he have something to do with baseball?
That's
Bro, let me tell y'all one more time. I don't know anything about baseball.
It just dawned on me after I said it.
It should not be a surprise if you ask me a baseball player, coach, manager name, and I don't know it.
He's a black man.
Yeah, I don't. Okay,
he's a black man.
I just want to throw that in there, man. Obama.
Yeah.
He's the Obama manager.
They gonna keep asking. I don't know anything about nobody that.
Forget it. Forget about it.
In the 99-cent version of it, Ron Washington was the manager of the Texas Rangers, the winningest manager of all time. He took the team to their first World Series in 2010 and then in 2011. And he has not had a job since he left here. He finally got a job managing the Los Angeles Angels. So it's kind of a thing where we see how in sports at times when you are a black head coach or black manager, a second opportunity never comes. His opportunity came. And so that was kind of the thing.
Wait a second. So he took a team to the World Series 2010 and 11.
Yep. One strike away from winning in 2011 2 times. Yes.
He got fired after taking the team to the World Series?
No. It was a couple of years later.
Oh, okay.
It was a couple of years later. But bottom, and then he went down to the Atlanta Braves, and he was a third base coach there, and really just his ability to connect with people. Think of how you guys like Rich Bisaccia. Mm-hmm. Think of a dude like Bisaccia, who everybody in the room can connect to. He can sit up here and tell you, you know what, on that punt return there, you didn't get this job, and then you could say, you know what, you're right. That that kind of a person.
I know two baseball managers now. Okay.
Old Dusty.
Yeah, old Dusty.
Old Dusty.
Retired.
We want, yeah. Okay. Heckma, my man. Heckma, baby. Heckma, baby. Heckma. I didn't make you feel real old, don't they?
That don't make me feel old. If you see watching baseball, and you see a black manager, it's probably one of
Look, he sounded like, wait, you might be right.
No, it's somebody else.
It's only one. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
There's another one out there somewhere.
Two of them, I believe.
Yeah.
Hey, real talk. Oh, before we get to, hey, bro. See, and this is what happened. Like when you at the craft table, wherever you at, bro, and somebody on a roll, and then you decide you want to hop in, right? Usually they crap out right after that. Follow church, okay? I'm going with Carolina because
I didn't feel bad
church
about
said
it.
Carolina.
And what did I say? The juju. That's what I said, man, don't bring that juju over.
No, I didn't feel bad about it because I was watching that game last night, and I watched it from 1 to 4. It's an awful game, by the way.
Oh, that was terrible.
It was a terrible game. But then it dawned on me right around the fourth quarter. I was like, why in the hell did I think? Why did I ever think the Carolina Panthers? How did I think that? How did I think that? That offensive line is bad, and they're giving Bryce Young all of this bad rep. All this bad pub. The media's throwing on Bryce Young. I mean, come on, man. That dude is who he is already, but that offensive line is garbage.
And then they draft picks. I see. So. Is it Chicago has a better chance of getting
as long as they
the
lose.
number one draft pick? No, because they get Carolina's number one.
No, but they blew that last night. They won another game by winning.
But they got Carolina's. They got Carolina's first. So they beat Carolina, and then also will get their pick, which will more than likely get them the first pick.
Yes. But you three all went with the Panthers.
Yeah,
I was by yourself.
I didn't even think about it, man. But,
You gained one up.
I've been fooled 2 times. Last week I got fooled. Heckma fooled me into picking the Cowboys.
Ain't nobody fool you.
Yes.
Y'all don't do that.
And then this week I let this man start my week off by picking the Carolina Panthers. But
what's going on, man.
I know I should be my own man. I should be my own man.
I'm from North Carolina. I knew enough. I know enough. And got too many friends, and they get on.
It was close though.
He looked little, man. Like Bryce Young under
because
can he see over that? Like there's sometimes I'm like, I don't know if he can really see over this line.
They got to move.
Listen, Kyler Murray has been productive enough though for a smaller guy, so it can be done.
Yeah. They got them wheels though. I don't know if Bryce got them wheels like that.
You have to move the pocket like Heckma said, but the other portion of it is he had so much great talent around him in Alabama. And so you start to look at Mac Jones and what he's doing right now, and then how his Tua had been successful. They put some talent around him at Miami. You saw ain't no talent around this kid. So he's already short, but then you got no talent. You run it for your life. Your head coach is trash. I mean, think about this. The owner of the Panthers, this is a billionaire hedge fund guy.
Tepper.
Okay? Hedge fund people, they understand numbers. They do deep research into things. His deep research said, let me hire a guy who was fired midseason in Indianapolis who got replaced by a dude who's in a TV booth whose most experienced coaching football is high school. And he went out and beat Josh McDaniels and the Raiders.
Analytics will do it to you.
Yeah.
And you said, nah, this is the guy not Steve Wilkes, who took over the mess as you traded Christian McCaffrey and had you in a playoff hunt in a bad division. And except for your man DJ Moore, who scored a touchdown, took his helmet off, then they had to kick a 47-yard extra point missed and lost that game to Atlanta. Nah, we don't want him. You want Frank Wright.
Hate to see it.
Well, I mean, same thing. Listen, Raiders. you got a guy.
It is the exact same situation. Here it is. Coach takes over mess, gets everyone to play well. Raiders make the playoffs, was in the playoff game he had, and you decide not only do you not want Rich Bisaccia, who you could have got at a very good economic price because, he was a special teams coach and he wasn't going to say no. You go shovel a whole bunch of money to Josh McDaniels, then let him go bring in his own GM. So you got to pay Gruden off. Well, they're still in the lawsuit, but you got Gruden, then you have Mayock, and you got to pay all this, and you lose Bisaccia. Now, you got none of them dudes. No Bisaccia, no Gruden, no McDaniels, no Dave Ziegler, and now you got to go
Jimmy
hire
G.
Jimmy G.
How you sitting with Jimmy G?
So we say all this, and you bring it right back here to the Cowboys. Don't they look so stable? When you see these situations between Las Vegas and Carolina, and I mean, we're assuming we did our calculations, our recalculations. We got the Cowboys winning no less than 11 games, correct?
Yeah, that's correct. That is correct.
So if McCarthy runs out 12, 12, and 11, 3 straight playoff years, and people want to talk about getting rid of him, for some people out there, that's not good enough. Is it? When you start thinking about what else is around here? The Bears won, but where's that thing going?
So do you feel he's no pressure at all this year?
Yeah, I was about to
get it
say,
done?
because that's a change of tune right there.
Okay,
like,
so
who thinks it's good enough? Does the owner think it's good enough?
This is what my feeling on it. And I'm coming off of baseball. All right, been a month baseball.
Oh boy.
We can tell.
Let it play out.
Let it play
Take
out.
a picture.
Let it play out.
Go ahead.
Let it play out. Let it play out. Because if they do lose in the playoffs, who do they lose to? How do they lose? Around here, the Dez Carter game still has all these folks thinking that, all this stuff would have happened. If it's a Dez Carter game, then maybe Jerry's like, we got housed. Or how did you get beat? Context matters, in my opinion.
That's fine. Let's try to erase as much of the context as possible and just say 11-win season.
Okay.
Do you think that the owner is okay with that if that 11-win season does not translate into NFC Championship or Super Bowl appearance?
Once again, the reason I say how it matters because the owner keeps living on it. There were times when Jason Garrett ended up with another 8-8 season, I thought it was very clear he should go, but then the owner had decided, I see what I need to see. Jerry's an interesting guy. You don't know how it's going to turn, so which is why I say you got to let it play out because he's not a black and white guy. I mean, he's a man who told us one time, just because I said it doesn't make it so.
Yeah. What you think, Hank?
160 wins to 100 losses, 17 years as a head coach in the NFL. I mean, the stability that we've been looking for in the head coach, we finally have it. Am I not pleased with some of the situational things that happen? Yeah. I think it comes down to quarterback also being sharper in those situations also. But I think Mike McCarthy has always been a great head coach in the NFL. The problem is, I think he has an image problem. People don't give him the respect that he deserves because, I don't know, he doesn't have an iron jaw. He's not, whatever. I mean, whatever they feel about Mike McCarthy, he's a hell of a coach, and he has his finger on the pulse of his team always. The only person that's ever had anything bad to say about him, I think, is Aaron Rodgers. But I think over the years, as Aaron Rodgers has kind of gone through his career, I think you have some questions about him too, right? Mm-hmm. And just his character and how that all transformed when they were in Green Bay. But I like Mike. And I think Mike has an opportunity right now to turn this season around at midpoint. The thing that they're saying about him is, can he win the big games? And that's tied to him and the quarterback, okay? And so that's the hump that they got to get over. They have to get over the hump of those teams that you're supposed. When you go to Miami, when you go to Buffalo, when you see Philly again, can you win those games? And so those question marks are going to linger until he absolutely gets that monkey off his back. And thank God Sean Payton got a job, so we don't have to hear about Sean Payton now. Yeah. Leave.
We need to go back and look at the schedule for the last few years and circle the big games that we played and what was the result in those big games.
Yeah, exactly. 2 12-5 seasons.
I was like, against the good teams, how do we play against the good teams?
How you match up.
And I think that is a big time tell of like how successful you are as a head coach in your team as well. Is not because like they're looking at Miami now and they saying Miami got a good record, but they ain't played nobody.
That's true.
Like and that can be a thing throughout your season. Like, by the end of the season you figure, okay, we had 17 games, but we only played 6. No, I'm not saying us. I'm saying that is a thing when it gets to the end of the season of like, okay, well, how many good people did y'all play though? What was that 12-5 season? What did it really look like when you look at the end of the year and say, that big game that we played against that team that we thought was really good? They end up not making the playoffs.
Can I ask y'all something? I mean, I'm looking at 2 guys that were undrafted free agents that made a living in the NFL. Y'all were a part of the 1% to do this. There are no bums in the NFL, bro.
Ain't no bums.
So how did you? I mean, even you guys, I know y'all media guys now. You know? But y'all don't look around the league at the other 31 teams and say those guys made it to where millions of guys didn't make it. And even as we go into this Giants game, it's like, he just go out there, we're going to beat them by 30 points. Dude, them NFL players. When do we get to the point like, okay, this team isn't worth merit and the other teams? I mean, I understand trash can, dumpster fire, I get it. But that's an NFL team, and doesn't any given Sunday still apply?
As John Madden said, tell me when it's a little game. Because we all say big games. Now, I think we would all agree Bill Belichick and Bill Walsh are two of the greatest coaches we've seen in this league. You go and look at the AFC East teams and how competitive they were not as Bill Belichick rolled up his, and Bill Walsh as he rolled up his in the old NFC West, where those teams were terrible. Nobody talks about it. I just think when you look at Mike McCarthy, this is a guy who's now come into this organization and provided stability that we have not seen since they were competing for Super Bowls. And if you're telling me, all right, we're going to bump Mike out, do we know Dan Quinn is going to be that guy and take them the next step? Or let's just say Bill Belichick ends up getting put out of his job. Do you say, hey, Bill Belichick, you're going to come in here and you're going to take us higher? There's been many organizations that's tried to say, we need this, and it goes south. I said, it goes south a lot more than it goes up north. A lot of times. Just saying.
That's very true. And then when you talk about Belichick, he kind of did that to himself a little bit when you talk about where he is right now as far as a coach and how things aren't looking too good. Because not only is he the head coach, but he was also the kind of de facto GM.
He is the GM.
Or GM. So he was the guy that was bringing in these guys outside of Tom Brady that, didn't really pan out. He was going and getting all these money free agents that didn't really pan out. And then you look at the team now and you're like, well, they're not very competitive. They don't have many pieces out there. Well, Bill, you did that to yourself. You brought those guys in there. So that's part of it too. Yes, is he a great coach? Of course he is. 6 Super Bowls, all that great stuff. But when you talk about, the ups, you got to talk about the downs as well, because he was a part of those downs as far as that New England's team is looking right now. So to me, Bill, he kind of did that to himself. But when you talk about Mike McCarthy, you guys are all 100% right. I mean, this guy, whoever he brings into this locker room, whatever the case may be, whoever he's coaching out there, he gets the most out of them. And he brings guys around him, talking about Dan Quinn, talking about Al Harris, Joe Witt Jr., that are going to get the most out of their players as well. So I'm 100% with y'all on this one. Mike McCarthy, I mean, he is a hell of a coach. And, look, hopefully he can get over the hump. But if he doesn't this year, there's going to be a lot of questions. And that's just how the game is when you wear that star on your helmet.
You still there, huh?
What's that?
What
are you talking about?
About the Giants.
Yeah, man, come on. Why y'all doing me like this?
Let's take a break. Let's take a break.
Why you gotta do that now?
You said it right before they started talking.
Let's take a break. When we come back, we will talk about the Cowboys' opponent this weekend. The New York
Once you get in the
Football
league,
Giants
it's like,
and Jerry World. This
that's
is the
fun.
Players Lounge, brought to you by Tostitos on DallasCowboys.com radio.
It's the official men's skincare brand of the Dallas Cowboys, Jack Black. And right now, Cowboys fans can get 15% off their $75 order. Plus, because every deal needs a playmaker, your order will include a free 5-piece skincare set and free shipping. The Jack Black Playmaker is 4 of Jack's favorites and a full-sized intense therapy lip balm. Make a play for the Playmaker at getjackblack.com/Cowboys with the code CowboysVIP. That's getjackblack.com/Cowboys with the code CowboysVIP.
Hi, I'm Danny McCray, Dallas Cowboys alumni player here with Smoothie King. And Smoothie King wants to ask you, what's that sound? That's the sound of us magically transforming our smoothie bowls into 2 new decadent flavors. Dig into a cool acai or pitaya bowl, handcrafted with crunchy, purely Elizabeth granola, fresh strawberries, and finished with a velvety chocolate hazelnut drizzle. Perfect for breakfast, lunch, or anytime you want to munch. And that's the sound of you making them disappear. Smoothie bowls, now in 2 new decadent flavors. Only at Smoothie King, the official smoothie of the Dallas Cowboys.
To kick off the 2023 NFL season, Hugo Boss teamed up with the NFL and Micah Parsons to launch an iconic apparel collection featuring hoodies, crews, t-shirts, polos, joggers, and more. The bold, unique apparel of the Boss NFL collection unites football and fashion while reflecting what it truly means to be a boss. Get yours today at nflshop.com/HugoBoss, at HugoBoss.com, and at Boss retail stores. #Be your own boss.
There is no I in Dallas. There is no I in Hart either. No I in Blue Star or in Lone Star for that matter. And there's no I in how about them Cowboys? Smirnoff knows there's no I in football. Football is a we thing, an experience that is best enjoyed together. With good drinks and good folks, home or away, we rally together, we cry together, and we always rally cry together because there's definitely no I in Cowboys fans. Smirnoff, we do game days, Please drink responsibly.
Back to the Players Lounge.
Tis the season for youth football and dance camp presented by Invisalign. Don't miss your chance to learn from the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders and former NFL players at AT&T Stadium on December 22nd and 23rd. Celebrate the holidays with the Cowboys. Register today at dallascowboys.com/camps.
Man, you hear that? Come on out, man. You heard that read? Man, that read has some passion to it right there, man. Come on out.
It is. It's ready. Yeah, they had a message for you, man. That's what they say, man.
Welcome back to the Players Lounge. Brought to you by Tostitos, Barry Church,
What's that?
Heckma Harrison, Danny McCray, I'm Newey Scruggs. Cowboys going to face the New York Football Giants, 17-point favorites in this game. The last time they took on the Giants, it was 40-0 at the Meadowlands with Daniel Jones at quarterback.
Somebody on the podcast wants us to feel like that they got to show. I don't think we're gonna sleepwalk into this game. The expectation is to beat that breaks up.
What it is for me, dog, it's the first time I've never seen y'all like cocky about it. You know? Yeah, they are real cocky about this one.
I had LA. Remember the LA? I told y'all.
No, for real.
And I was like,
so like Arizona, it just gives me, deja vu.
The thing is not feeling cocky about the game. I don't think New York has a chance to win the game.
Okay.
I think we do have a chance to go out there, and if we don't play well, they can make it a little interesting going into the third or something like that.
I agree.
I don't believe that unless something crazy and dramatic happens that they have a real shot at beating us with what they are going to run out there on the field, because it ain't much what they running out there. Mm-hmm. My expectation is what has me of saying I expect us to cover that spread. I expect Tony Pollard to go out here and have a really good game. I expect Dak Prescott to have a really good game. And if they don't, then I'm going to come back in here on Monday and be like, I can't believe we played that way. We won the game because I can't believe we played that way against a team that came out there and rolled that product out there on the field at home. And we still didn't see a complete game out of our roster. Like, this is where you say, all right, if there's any game to have a complete game, is this game. Special teams, offense, defense should be out there. They should go out there and they should play well against the guys that are coming out there on the field on Sunday.
I don't want to compare it to college football, but I'm going to ask you, when you were LSU, was it Vanderbilt?
Appalachian State.
Yeah, really? Yeah, they came through.
They came through at 11 o'clock on Saturday, and they had beat Michigan, I think, a couple years before that, and came out there and thought they was going to be okay. And we knew the product that they was rolling out there against the team that we had, ain't no way. Only way we lose it is if we don't show up out there on the field, because it ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen.
Toledo, I had every game. We all know every game Toledo was like,
because you say Mississippi State, those teams actually –
no, I said Vanderbilt.
Oh, Vanderbilt. I played Vanderbilt one time, and they actually played us pretty good.
I said
that's one of them sneaky teams, right? But they help. But it's a healthy team where whatever they came into the season with is all there. The New York Giants are not that team. Like if they still had Daniel Jones and Waller and all that stuff,
or even Tyrod,
we would be sitting. I would be sitting here and I'll be saying, you know what? If you sleepwalk into this game, but they don't even have those pieces. Yeah. They don't even.
That's gone.
Quarterback Tommy DeVito, the rookie from someplace in West Virginia that's not Power 5 or anything, whatever.
It's the academic standards at Vanderbilt.
I'm sorry. He was in Illinois and someplace else. There was the Bears guy that was a backup from someplace in West Virginia.
Baseball too.
Right. I'm just saying. Come on now, don't play with it.
Baseball.
But what concerns you, Heck? I mean, what's
No, I just think, man, we're susceptible to the run. I saw James Conner, who was an aging, slow running back, hit the edge on us. I saw a lot of guys missing tackles in a game versus Arizona that I thought we were supposed to beat the brakes off of them. Mm-hmm. I don't feel, the great poet Maya Angelou said, if someone shows you who they are, believe them, right? Mm-hmm. And this team has shown me that they can be up and down, and I've seen it. And my confidence level, I want to be cocky. I want to come out here, be up by 40, off the bus. You know me, but I just feel as though that there are going to be some things that they have to correct. I think as a team, offensively, they have things that they have to correct. It's just very important to me that this is a complete game.
So do you not feel a little better about the Arizona game, seeing how Josh Dobbs has played? last week, and then how competitive they were against every other team that they played against for the most part versus,
It made me sicker. It made me sicker.
Why?
Because I feel like, for me, when you have a defense with Micah Parsons on it, Tank Lawrence, and guys like that, you're supposed to be able to mitigate a quarterback of the level of Josh Dobbs. Josh Dobbs is a journeyman quarterback.
Who they had problems with months before.
Tennessee.
Okay.
He's a very serviceable guy, and he went out there without knowing the playbook again and went out there and won Minnesota the football game. And Minnesota is down Justin Jefferson. Madison ain't doing the Cam Akers, the towards Achilles.
Madison out too?
So when you look at it, you say, okay, journeyman quarterback, but his history of when he gets the teams, they usually are competitive.
Him, Jacoby Brissett, guys like that, I put them kind of all in the same thing. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that he's not a good quarterback. I'm not saying that at all. I think he's serviceable. He's a backup quarterback in the NFL. But I thought that we should have went out there and dominated him.
Oh yeah, we did.
And so Tommy DeVito, after watching him, ain't a snowball's chance in hell. I just don't want us to go out there and fall asleep on them. All right, home field advantage. I want us to continue to roll on this home field advantage because that's what we had when we were in those Super Bowl years, the yesteryear. Bring it back.
And I ask you this again though. Can no matter how they perform, if the performance is collective team beat the snot out of whatever it is, 40-0, do you feel better about your team on Monday?
No.
And I think that's where I'm kind of sitting at of like I care that we playing the Giants, but like it's so bad and what I expect us to be versus from when I seen us play San Francisco, the measuring stick, and then we had another chance against Philly, and then what I saw. Like the only way that I'm going to feel better about what the Cowboys can do is when we play better competition and they come out there and they play better as a team collectively, all three units, not just Dak, right? I want to see Dak play well. I want to see the running game have a good game, and I want to see defense come out and also generate sacks and also, hey, be able to stop the run if that's what you have to do. I want to see a complete game against a complete team, and we will have opportunities to do that. This just ain't one of them.
Sterling Sharp, their veteran receiver, was doing an interview. Shepard, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Sterling Sharp. I'm like, ain't that
I thought he hurt his neck.
Should be in the Hall of Fame, by the way. So Shepard said, quote, "It's important to keep guys uplifted. I play for these guys." This is what it's come to now, man. We're just trying to, trying to keep you uplifted, baby. Hey, man. Hey, come on, man. Just
put your best foot forward.
Right. I mean,
did my part.
I remember when Michael Irvin was playing for the Cowboys in '88. He was talking about the mindset from going from Miami to here. He's like, Tom Landry told us, hey, all right, guys, go ahead, let's keep this thing close. Like, what?
Man.
So here's Shepard. Hey, man, we got this uplift the guys.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, it's okay.
They feel worse than the Giants as a team.
I know how he feels too. That's the worst feeling, man. You know you ain't got a shot. Oh, that's bad.
When you run out there, like punt team about to get a lot of work, and special teams kickoff return, it should be good. I'm like, man, God, dog, this is
for a first down.
It's about to be our game.
You want to sound like, man, just get a first down. Punt ready. And you're like, oh, you start buckling your chin strap. Please, it's 3rd and 3. Let's go. Come on. -3. Nope. Let's go ahead and go out here and go again, man. It's tough, man. It's tough.
They planning for Vegas already. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah, they got their plane books, tickets, everything.
So you got the whole thing where here it was, you beat Minnesota in the playoffs. Owner come out there, we back. Pay Daniel Jones and your Giant fan. You know who those these Giant fans who live around here, who migrated from New York. Everybody feeling good. And now look at you. Hey, man, we're just trying to keep everybody uplifted.
And now we should go stomp them out in the first quarter and don't give them no opportunity to feel good about it. Yeah. And that's what you got to do. But like I said, this should be one of those things where you go into the game and you use this game to get better at situational football, not getting as many penalties.
That's the discipline. That's what
that's what you use this game for.
It's about you.
Yes.
This game is about you. It's about you. All right, let's we all know where we're going on the game, but let's give it the score. We'll take a break, do that right here on the Players Lounge, brought to you by Tostitos on DallasCowboys.com radio.
To kick off the 2023 NFL season, Hugo Boss teamed up with the NFL and Micah Parsons to launch an iconic apparel collection featuring hoodies, crews, t-shirts, polos, joggers, and more. The bold, unique apparel of the Boss NFL collection unites football and fashion while reflecting what it truly means to be a boss. Get yours today at nflshop.com/HugoBoss, at HugoBoss.com, and at Boss Retail Stores. #Be your own boss.
Hi, I'm Danny McCray, Dallas Cowboys alumni player here with Smoothie King. And Smoothie King wants to ask you, what's that sound? That's the sound of us magically transforming our smoothie bowls into 2 new decadent flavors. Dig into a cool acai or pitaya bowl, handcrafted with crunchy, purely Elizabeth granola, fresh strawberries, and finished with a velvety chocolate hazelnut drizzle. Perfect for breakfast, lunch, or anytime you want to munch. And that's the sound of you making them disappear. Smoothie bowls, now in 2 new decadent flavors. Only at Smoothie King, the official smoothie of the Dallas Cowboys.
It's the official men's skincare brand of the Dallas Cowboys, Jack Black. And right now, Cowboys fans can get 15% off their $75 order. Plus, because every deal needs a playmaker, your order will include a free 5-piece skincare set and free shipping. The Jack Black Playmaker is 4 of Jack's favorites and a full-sized intense therapy lip balm. Make a play for the Playmaker at getjackblack.com/Cowboys with the code CowboysVIP. That's getjackblack.com/Cowboys with the code CowboysVIP.
I'm Dak Prescott, quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys.
And they snap it to Prescott, who looks right. It's not there. He escapes left. He'll run for a first down.
Just like football, when it comes to crypto, it's important to have a team you can trust. With blockchain.com, I know I'm in good hands. Since 2011, they've been trusted by millions around the world to buy, sell, and trade cryptocurrency.
Prescott's going to run this himself. Run it up the middle, and he scores.
Whether you're new to crypto or an active trader, they've got you covered. What are you waiting for? Get started at blockchain.com.
Back to the Players Lounge.
Get a frame-worthy family holiday photo with Santa at the Star, presented by Monument Realty. Santa Claus will be at his cowboy-themed cottage in the Star District from November 18th through December 24th. Book your visit before December 9th and save $5 with code STAR5. Visit thestardistrict.com/Santa for more information.
Thank you, Heckma Harrison. Players Lounge, brought to you by Tostitos Barry Church. Heckma Harrison, that is Danny McCray. I'm Dewey Scruggs. Looking here, just kind of the stat line of the Giants who went out to Las Vegas and got beat 30-6.
The cigar game.
Yes, afterwards the owner and the players are smoking cigars because Josh McDaniels was fired. So the Giants in this game here, 3 of 12 on third down, 1 of 5 on fourth down efficiency, had a total of 13 drives, averaging 4.5 yards a carry, 154 yards of passing, had 123 yards of rushing on 25 attempts. Hey, penalties, they're not bad. 3 penalties for 8 yards.
Was it against Vegas?
Yeah, turnovers, 2 turnovers, 2 picks. I mean, I didn't count the punts yet, but this team can't score. They're not good. Tommy DeVito, and actually Daniel Jones did play in this game. He was 4-9 for 25 yards before he went hurt. But Tommy DeVito,
baby.
15 to 20.
Danny Dimes, baby.
Yeah, your guy. 15 to 20. Took 6 sacks.
That's what we should feast at. But that's why I'm like, I don't even think if they get down, they're gonna just start trying to throw the ball like that to win the game.
They running clock.
They're gonna run the clock,
man. No commercial breaks.
Get these dudes hurt out here. They got to make for the rest of the season. Go ahead and get your quarterback hurt because you're down by 14. Then you're gonna have this big time comeback and show them that you're still fighting as a Giant.
That's a wrap. That's a wrap. Do you pay Saquon?
Get your.
You should.
Do you pay Saquon?
That's
who been healthy this year.
That's who mad right now.
That's what I'm saying.
Like the Cowboys?
No, the Giants.
No, because if you're the Giants, no, we're not paying him. No, Saquon is done. That's what I'm just saying. Like who? You talking about somebody else, but if you're the Giants, you're not paying Saquon Barkley. You got to move on. Your goal right now is to hope that Caleb Williams or Drake May or Michael Penix. Your hope should be you get one of these quarterbacks. Go draft a running back, but you're not signing Saquon.
You ain't bringing him back.
First, I'll say this:
if give me a good quarterback, I think I might.
Well, how about this? If I'm Saquon, I wouldn't want to be. Heck, would you want to go back and play for this team?
They can franchise him again, can they?
Yeah,
they can two-time
probably so.
But why would you pay $10 million? I wouldn't do it. For what?
That's a cheap price. We're
in a whole other situation if they gave the contract to Saquon instead of to Daniel Jones. I mean, you would be making this decision to go with Caleb Williams. If you're saying they're in the Caleb Williams Bowl right now, they just paid their quarterback. This doesn't make any sense as an organization. They went out and they put all of their coin into Daniel Jones. And now because of Caleb Williams, we about to tank for that.
Yes. I mean, you got another year. You've got to pay Daniel Jones $36 million, but we all see he's not the guy. They as an organization, they messed up.
So from a salary cap situation, and excuse my ignorance on this. So you're paying one guy $36 million. What else does that leave you when we're talking about all these other signings and other things? Because that way you're not going to be able to keep Thibodeau either, or any guys on your defense.
You may have to go strip this thing down, but you're not going to pay $10+ million to a running back. You're not going to do that again. And honestly, if I'm saying I'd go to them, hey man, thank you, we're good. I would move on. I would not want to be a part of this. The offensive line is shaky. The quarterback situation is terrible.
Poor Caleb Williams.
You know what?
As you say,
he said he might not come out.
And to be honest with y'all, the last person I want to see in the NFC East is Caleb Williams. I already got Jalen Hurts. I do not need Caleb Williams in this division.
At this point in time, I think
go somewhere else.
Is it Carolina that gets the pick? I mean, what are we looking at here? Because Carolina Chicago gets some Carolina. So Carolina 1 win, which give it to Chicago. If you're Chicago, you definitely take Caleb Williams.
Is Indy in it? Is what I'm asking. Is Indy anywhere around that?
Indy is they got 4 wins.
They got 4 wins. Okay.
Plus they got Richardson.
Yeah.
They got Richardson. So right now, your team with the worst record in the game is Carolina with 1 win. Arizona's got 1 win.
Guess they got to figure it out too, Arizona.
Yeah.
I mean, they gave Kyler a bunch of money.
Yeah, you know what? You eating cash.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can get Caleb Williams, that's Drake made Caleb Williams. If you're looking as an organization, you say to yourself, in the next 5 years, who do I think has a better opportunity for us?
You know what's interesting about this is because it all comes full circle for Dak, because he's a guy that's looking to re-up his contract as well. And if a lot of these organizations are not re-signing their quarterbacks, where does that leave him? From a contract standpoint. I mean, I'm not trying to start a rumor.
I got nothing.
But I'm just saying, this is a guy that's playing for a contract, basically.
Is this another one of them situations where it just depends on how things finish? Like, if when they get to the playoff, if it's another 3 interception game like we had against San Fran, is it one of those, man, we're going to run this and give him back again?
Once again, this is the owner. Until the owner tells you he doesn't want it, then and he keeps saying he does, I'm going to take him at his word. Mm-hmm. Because if we look at things, how many times has the owner willingly walked away from his franchise quarterback? He hasn't. Troy Aikman was hurt. He retired. Mm-hmm. Tony Romo got to the point where he couldn't play, and Dak took the job. But Jerry walking away saying, I'm good, never seen it.
But you just said it. Tony Romo, I mean, another guy came in and outplayed him. I mean, and the difference between Troy Aikman is Troy Aikman won Super Bowls. Plural.
But I'm just saying, when the owner walked away, I said the owner hasn't walked away. And I mean, from the standpoint, injury for Troy, Romo was hurt, and then the guy they drafted clearly had won the job. But even so, I'll tell you this story off the air.
Do these picks, sorry.
But they don't have.
You got somewhere to go.
He has no.
You got somewhere to go.
He has.
Sit down for a while. Enjoy the podcast.
Okay, so
This man trying to get to the national championship tent.
It's tomorrow.
Cowboys 32, Giants 9. That's me. Church?
Yeah, give me the Cowboys 31-7.
31-7.
Yeah.
I'm going Cowboys, man. I'm going to go something 27-10.
28-6, Cowboys.
28-6.
28-6. I think we called the Dogs off at the 28.
Cooper Rush time.
Yeah.
All right, Chris, what else we got here?
We got a pod pick. Let's do first sack of the game. Any team. What player?
Give me Dorrance Armstrong.
Damn.
Yeah, I think
Give me the bazooka.
Well, you going wait a minute. We don't come this way.
You said you already gave up your. Listen, that ain't fair.
Wait a minute.
This is gonna be your second pick. You better pick the same dude he picked, because you already let us know you was gonna pick that dude.
You can still pick.
Yeah, you can still pick him.
I ain't taking him. I'm gonna go tank.
He want to take my pick. Oh, Church, so he gonna steal mine.
I'll go with Osa Odigizua. Okay. So there's the pod pick. First sack. Nui, Osa, Church, Dorrance Armstrong, D. Mack, Micah Parsons, Heckma, Tank. Lawrence. Okay.
All right, CB, see what you got this week. See you.
Cleveland at Baltimore.
Okay. You starting out all right. I see you.
Strong.
Yeah.
I got Baltimore.
Yeah, Baltimore now.
Got Baltimore.
Is it at Baltimore?
Yeah.
Got Baltimore. MVP.
Let's go.
That's gonna be a tough one. I'm gonna go 20 to 18. It's gonna be a close game.
I got 23-17 Baltimore Ravens.
What you cheating off of right now?
I got the games.
You ought to. Oh, okay. You looking?
Give me.
I'm trying to make sure see you get the right ones.
Yeah, give me Baltimore as well. 21-17.
All right, let me go with a 24-16 Baltimore victory. Mark Andrews going to get it done. All right.
We got San Francisco at Jacksonville.
That's your pick, Nui. That's your pick.
What's your pick? San
Francisco at Duval.
At Duval. Who you got, Nui? It's on you.
San Francisco 31.
Whoa.
Duval 28.
High scoring. Man, give me Duval, man. Give me Duval 28-14.
You gonna jinx your boy, ain't you? I know you going over there.
No.
Listen,
I'm my own man today. Okay.
At least you admit it.
And I'm going with Duval because Travis Etienne is having a year.
He gonna be my own man.
Christian Kirk. I need him to have a big time game, and I'm going 31-24. Duval.
Hey, this is a must win. This is a must win for San Francisco. So I'm gonna go San Fran 24-20.
24-20. I like it.
This is in Duval, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or we got Detroit going across the country playing at the Chargers.
At Herb and them.
Detroit Lions.
You going Detroit?
Detroit Lions.
What score you got?
31-17. Not even close.
Stomp them out.
31-17.
Stomp
St. Brown, Golf, Laporte. Just go off. Everybody. Montgomery playing this week too.
He is back.
Go off.
Who other boys? I'm gonna go with Detroit. I'm gonna go with Detroit on this one. Man, I'm gonna go low scoring game. This is gonna be an 18-15. Something crazy.
Yeah, it's more with the heart than the head, but I'm gonna go ahead with Herb and the boys, man. I'm gonna go Herb and the boys.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Herb and the boys. It's more, like I said, it's more heart than the
We don't
head.
need the reasoning why. You believe in
Man,
them.
calm down. You gonna make your flight. All right, you gonna make your flight. Yeah, you gonna make your flight.
He want to try to because he want an excuse when they lose. You gonna make an excuse when they lose. I did with my heart.
When I say it, I say it.
Okay, so you believe
Chargers. Okay. 24-17.
You believe they're gonna win?
It's gonna be a tight one. It's gonna be a tight one.
Give me Detroit.
Man, he's setting it up, bro. He's setting it up.
Killing more offense.
It's like holding water. Like holding water.
It's gonna be a tight one. Man. It's gonna be a tight one.
Give me Detroit to win it in my home country, 21-17.
So we all. So you again.
By myself on this one.
Right.
Damn.
Yeah.
Hold on, man.
Some of that new.
Hold on, man.
One left.
All right, one left. Let's go.
Okay, we got Houston at the Bengals.
Ooh.
That's gonna be a game.
Nah, they
ain't
Houston ain't really beat nobody.
4-4. I mean,
yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bengals on this one, and I'm gonna go 28-24 on this.
Yeah, it's gonna be a blowout. Give me the Bengals 31-17.
It's 24-17 Cincinnati.
You said 24-17?
Yeah.
Did Church say that the Texans haven't beat anybody?
He did.
That's what he said.
They did beat Duval, though.
They did. They beat them. That's a division game, though. That's a division game. Early in the season.
Slippery.
What time the Chargers play? 3:05. I can't wait. That'd be Texas.
Oh, that's a 3:05 too.
Yeah,
That's their time.
That's their time.
That's their time.
That's their time.
Cincinnati 26-24.
Y'all got it close, huh? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Cincinnati got a defense.
Yeah,
They got a.
All right. That's all Chris has.
Hey, man, let me say this. I'm not finna yell yet, man. My son, they have a playoff game tonight. The Saxy Mustangs take on Rockwall Heat. The Fighting Nick Harris is upstairs. It's high school. It's playoff season here in Texas.
Good luck, little hat. Good luck. Good luck.
I need it, man. TNDO, run, Mustangs, run. But for Cowboy Nation, y'all better take it. Get ready.
That's all.
Cowboy Nation, I hope your team wins. Let's go!
This has been a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys? Yeah!